And we're live. My God, it's weird being the only main solo panelist. But we have a guest, of course, usually, and this is the perfect guest that we can talk about. That's why he's on the thumbnail. Let's welcome in the local resident Snyder Stan, everybody. Lego Monster is here. Yeah, really cool, really cool. But yeah, there's it's just me today, Super's with the family, and Asian's taking a break. As you can see in the thumbnail, Asian is just erased from it because he won't be back for a while. But Super is just crossed out because he's just now joining us this time. But yeah, hey Super. Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so we don't have much actually to talk about. This will be a relative short stream based on our pace of what we usually do, and I'm gone. It's just me. Wow. Oh wow.
The audio was wonky for a second.
Wow. What do you mean I would be late? I'm literally here. We're literally live right now. Yeah, he's back. He's back now, though. So, yeah, we don't need a replacement. We can never replace Asian men, but yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, I guess that. But yeah, we you can see why the trash is in the thumbnail because that'll be later on. But still, let's talk about Marvel Studios Eternals. They have recently just released a trailer. It was #1 on trending, and hell, it even fucking got new rock stars on trending too because
I
of
don't watch new rock stars anymore. I just got tired of it, honestly.
Yeah, their theories get wrong, but like the guy said, it's more fun to be wrong, and I agree, it is more fun to be wrong. Because if a theory is just a theory, right? And if you get everything wrong, it's fun, right? Because you can be surprised. But yeah, it's really really cool. But New Rockstars does make a lot of videos based on Marvel. They I'm still surprised they haven't made a Jedi Fallen Order breakdown because they've made Miles and SpiderMan breakdown. Hell, not even an Arkham breakdown, which is crazy.
Yeah, I remember Creative Bricks posted them on and you guys as well when WandaVision and Falcon were coming out.
Yeah, I feel like everyone got them. So everyone, yeah. I mean, New Rockstar said Mephisto was in every episode of WandaVision. Yeah, that's really funny. But yeah, Marvel Studios Eternals. So first off, I think it looks like visually, appealing. It looks really good. A lot of the shots are really breathtaking. It's got a very good cast. I mean, I feel like Angelina Jolie, I think, is their money-making actor for this one because she's in a lot of thumbnails.
Salma Hayek is in this. Remember that? She's also pretty big.
Yeah, but you can see Angelina Jolie is usually said first in a lot of
that's true.
Yeah. She's definitely, and she doesn't even talk in this trailer though, which is crazy. But yeah, the characters in this movie are going to be
Black Knight, played by Kate Harington.
Yeah, that's really cool. Icarus, played by Richard Madden. Sprite, I don't know who she's played by.
Thena, played by Jolie plays Thena.
Yep.
Gemma Chan is Cersei.
Mm-hmm.
Kumail Nanjiani is Kingo.
Yep. He's gotten very ripped for that. And many other Eternals. A lot of them being a lot of the first diverse characters for Marvel. Yeah.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah, it's got the first gay LGBT gay character in the MCU.
Characters plural because
gay superhero is what I mean. Also the first deaf character, I think, period, which I think is really cool too because she runs at super speed and creates sonic booms, right? And she's shielded from a lot of them from loss of air, and it's really cool. And I feel like if you put Daredevil in there, I think he would be technically the first blind.
Oh, Makari, she's the deaf one.
Yeah, Star-Lord has been confirmed to be bi, so yeah. Makari. Star-Lord has been confirmed to be bisexual, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the comics, though, not in the movies, if I remember
I
correctly.
think they confirmed the movies, too.
Mm.
But, the music I thought was really good, but the thing is, people are confused, right? They said, throughout the years, they've never interfered until now. And that was just really weird, right?
Yeah.
Because you say you helped them progress, so you were aware of all these events, right? You didn't think they were big enough for you. Like, we can get Captain Marvel, right? She's in space. Not every other planet has Avengers. But, like, the universe being snapped, like, that's not big enough for you guys?
Like that meme. I'm posting you a meme real quick. Tony Stark.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Thanos snapping away, like, I get, like, someone said a possible X-Men theory is that they were there the whole time. They were fighting in the final battle and stuff. Like, the
Mm-hmm.
final battle was huge and you could hear it, but still, it's just, like, it doesn't feel that right. It doesn't really feel that right. What I think is that this will show it, but, like, Sprite, like, wipes their mind or something. I know she has some sort of powers.
Mm-hmm.
So they could probably have wiped their mind for years, but they say they helped them progress. Probably just reading into it, and there will probably be an easy explanation why they weren't there. But still, it's just like they could have explained it in the trailer why they weren't there.
So,
But
according to Wikipedia, the premise is after an unexpected tragedy following the events of Avengers Endgame, the Eternals, an immortal alien race created by the Celestials who have secretly lived on Earth for over 7,000 years, reunite to protect humanity from their evil counterparts, the Deviants.
yeah, that's really. And Thanos is a deviant. Thanos is the Eternal with the deviant gene. So still, they could have fought then. But yeah, it might have been some event that woke them up, like some event that woke up the mutants. Yeah, by Shadow or Ruger. But yeah, like it's really hard to introduce new characters who have a big history, and it like the X-Men because Marvel has been around for 12 years now, 13, and if they're, yeah, I do too. If they're, it's a long story, right? And they've covered a lot. And if you introduce a new characters that's been like there the whole time, like it's not like the MCU has been around for like 2 years, and if they get their X-Men properties back, they can come in easily, right? But they've been around for 10 years, and they could have showed up at some point. It's really hard to do that. But Eternals, I don't think it's doing it for a lot of people, right? I mean, a lot of people
No,
are.
I don't think not that many people are that excited. Even a
Yeah,
couple
like,
of comic book, even in a comic server I'm on, they say that they're not excited. They don't like. They're like Inhumans are the lowest of the lows of what people like, and they're worse than
yep.
that apparently.
Yeah, like Eternals, it's like it's the Guardians where no one knew, right? But
Yeah, nobody knew. Well,
yeah,
only really diehards.
yeah, of course, really die hard to know them. They exist in the comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
But still, they aren't like X-Men level, Spider-Man level. We don't know them. So yeah, Shang-Chi does look better than Eternals. Yeah, definitely. It definitely looks cooler. But also, Eternals is kind of mystical, like God of War, but also going to be poppy at some points. And apparently, they say they want it to be bigger than Avengers Endgame, which is very weird. Like, bigger than Endgame? Really? You want to do that with a random superhero nobody knows? Yeah, very weird there.
Audio.
But yeah, Eternals does look good. Of course, I'll watch it. It's MCU, but like, still, it's just we've never interfered. You could have interfered. There's many times you could have, Like Ultron, it kind of makes sense, right? You know, oh, he's gone. Well, let me keep talking. Ultron, they've never interfered.
Sorry, man. Audio isn't cooperating at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine. I have this issue all the time. I'm literally plugging in my computer, so it has because it's friendly. MCU movie I watched was either Iron Man 3, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I was born when the MCU was made, so I don't really know.
What year was the MCU? 2000.
2008, yeah.
Yeah, 2008. So
I was 13 years
I
old.
was, yeah, I was 7. Yeah, 13. No, I was 7 years old when Iron Man came out.
Yeah, you're 20. That's crazy, man.
I'm almost 20.
Damn! The first MCU movie I saw was Iron Man. I don't know when the first MCU movie I saw. The first MCU movie I remember it kind of. I kind of remember Endgame.
The first MCU movie I saw was Hulk, The Incredible Hulk. And the first MCU movie I saw in theaters was the first Avengers.
Yeah, I remember watching Winter Soldier, and I was a little kid, like 6, and I fell asleep at the end. But I don't. I kind of remember seeing Iron Man 3, but honestly, I think Avengers is the best bet of what I see. But I've probably seen. But then my parents probably took me to the theaters when I didn't remember like Thor and all them. Still, Eternals looks very interesting. Looks pretty cool, but
I'll watch it.
yeah, I'll
Simply,
watch it.
simply because it's MCU. So
Yeah,
if it ain't good, at least it's continuity. So let's.
yep. But yeah, like the the, the director has like one super well-known movie under her belt, so I'm not really
And it's
sure.
the one that just won an Oscar.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I really want to see this cast. It looks really cool, and the dialogue seems kind of nice.
So you know why this is she only has one well known. This is her fourth film technically. Pretty much this is pretty much her fourth film.
Yeah, I really want to see it. I mean, the guy who did Mortal Kombat, that was his first movie he ever made, and I liked it. So
Hmm.
we'll see.
Kevin Feige
Yeah,
trusts her. I'll trust her.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure Kevin is just overviewing everything, but yeah, Eternals looks pretty cool. It's trending a lot. You
Hmm.
finally get some stuff. I mean, Lego gave us our first look at the sets long ago in
Man,
December.
whatever happened to those? When did they get? Did Lego ever say when they're gonna release?
I mean, some people said June 1st, January 1st. I'm not really sure, though,
That
to be
was
honest.
when the catalog said.
Yeah. They'll probably release sometime in August, I bet. Probably.
Mhm.
Maybe September. September is probably my best bet.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Guardians of the Galaxy is, yeah, everyone's. So I have a question. How come there isn't a channel exclusively for. Well, I think. Well, we decided this is just a cooler idea, Just one channel is kind of lame. We have to. Like, not everyone's going to subscribe, so why not just do streams on each channel, right? And, everyone who subbed to me, you can see my stream and stuff like that. I think it's just kind of cooler, right? So you
Hmm.
can have this sub through every channels. I get the algorithm doesn't really think, but I don't care about the algorithm, right? Most people we know, like we aren't gonna really get on the algorithm. But yeah, we don't really want to make a channel at this point. It just seems kind of lame. But yeah, it's a team effort, right? It's like the
Yeah.
MCU. Each get our solo movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a team effort. But
Hmm.
yeah. Next up, let's talk about Star Wars: The Bad Batch. This show is from what I've seen, like, of course, Star Wars channels are going to cover this to death and stuff. It's Star Wars, but it's not really being that largely covered. I don't even. It's not really talked about that much. Like, I feel like if we didn't talk about Bad Batch, like, it'd be fine because
I
it's a
forgot what
Bad
this.
Batch.
I
The
forgot what. You
oh,
go.
go ahead.
No, you go.
All right. The Bad Batch person is very Clone Wars focused. It just feels like another season of Clone Wars. Yes, this is a voice reveal for like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't remember much about this episode, honestly.
I do.
I remember mainly that Fennec shows up. And
Yeah, Fennec did show up. It was mainly a chase episode, but honestly, I kind of preferred this other than the others. I was very bored watching the other ones.
the first
Like,
one is still the best.
yeah, I'd say so. Like the first probably 10. Yeah, I'd say so. Like 2 was just another like scene, whatever.
Anything that, honestly, any episode that has Crosshair is a good episode, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
far,
Crosshair is the only thing I really care about. Honestly,
yeah.
this show is just very kind of overrated, just because
So,
it's kind of not anything. Like everyone says, Omega is so precious. Oh my god! Like first off, like I get she hasn't seen anything, but dirt. Oh my god, dirt! Like you haven't seen dirt before. You're a medical assistant. Like you could have seen anything. I get you haven't been on Camino, but surely you're a scientist. You could have felt dirt. I really don't. And also, like, I never realized, but all Star Wars show has the same formula. Clone Wars had a begrudging person take on a child, right?
mm-hmm.
Rebels had the exact same thing. Mando had the exact same thing, but it did it the best because the child didn't speak. And then you had Bad Batch. Like, Bad Batch is.
What about Rebels and Resistance?
Resistance, I don't think it did, but nobody really likes Resistance. But Rebels, yeah, it did. Ezra.
No, that's true.
But I feel like Clone Wars, and the reason why I don't mind this in Clone Wars and Rebels is because they're Padawans, right? And they already seem to be developed. They don't need to discover everything. Like everyone hated Child Ahsoka, right? And then they love her nowadays because she gotten older. Like I like Ahsoka. She's old. She's older now. But I like Ezra too because he was already ready for anything. Omega is just Grogu if he had not.
This episode was when I did realize, dear Lord, she's so annoying with all this discovering.
I mean, I annoyed her. She annoyed me the least in this episode, to be honest. Like, she annoyed me a lot in episode 2.
I just mainly figured it out because she just went running off instead of like going after the dog.
Yeah, I purely just think this character was an unwelcome addition, to be honest. I feel like if you covered Echo would have been a cool main lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just joined the squad. And
yeah. By the timeline of this, he has.
Yeah. They literally said he was a newbie in episode 1, and it's just like you could have covered him with the Bad Batch because literally Echo is kind of a side character with the squad. Like it's the ranks I say the Bad Batch are covered right now is Omega, Hunter, Crosshair, Wrecker, Tech, and Echo. And Echo just joined, and you're not giving him any love. I get he had some character development in Clone Wars, like here and there, but he was really overshadowed by Fives, and you couldn't give Echo time to shine. Like, that's just really disappointing. Because, like, Fives is cool, but we also want to see Echo. We'd rather see Echo covered more than another kid who just joins. Like, literally Obi-Wan. The Obi-Wan show was going to be about him watching and protecting the kid originally. But they changed it. Like, literally, no. You don't hate her because she's British and she's New Zealand. She's just
No, we do.
She's just an annoying character, honestly. I honestly think John Connor is still the best child character. And Atreus, kind of, I really liked him. You know, John
I
Connor from
I
Terminator.
need to rewatch T2. I haven't seen it since I was younger. Since like
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
third grade, I think. I believe it was my first R-rated movie I ever saw.
No, Crosshair is covered good. Echo is not given enough. Echo is not given enough time, and she's not British, she's New Zealand. But Echo is not given enough time to shine. It's really sad. I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, I love that good soldier. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it really 10:30? My clock is usually. Oh, it's 11:30. Oh,
It's
my
10:30
clock.
for me.
Yeah, my clock on my computer is just off. But I'm wondering why Asian was on the last episode. If you watch the end, Asian said he was leaving the next one. Super's not here because he shouldn't make it this time. But Super will be back next week. But Asian won't be back for a while. But he's still on Discord if you want to see him. But yeah. But this episode, honestly, once they got past, it's another show covering a child character, and the child character is like super annoying. I enjoy this one, like Fennec took front stage, and yeah, it's 14 episodes, but honestly,
I
the
thought
show,
I thought they said it was 16.
um, yeah, I think it was confirmed to be 14. But honestly, this episode is probably a 6 out of 10 from
Yeah,
what
I'd
I've
say
seen.
that 6.5 is being at best.
Yeah, this show is not just kind of in Star Wars fans' eyes, it's kind of really overrated, but it's not even talked about that much. So, like, I'll
Would
just
it
stick
just
to my
be rated?
true, yeah. And I do have to say, I thought Clone Wars is overrated just a bit, but and also Rebels, from what I've seen, I thought it would be better, but it's also kind of overrated. I still think Mando is just peak content. I just love that. I usually think a lot of animation that's highly praised is kind of overrated, but I do like Batman, the animated series. But a lot of the ups, like Feet of Clay,
Mm.
overrated. But yeah, still, it's a fine show. It's just a bunch of cannon fodder that I watch, but like I haven't even finished Rebels yet. I've been taking like
Mm.
a month break from it. I'm not really a fan of the Star Wars animation that much, but it's good. I mean, I thought Clone Wars season 7 was like really good. It's probably my favorite season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone talks about the Martez sisters. Like, honestly, I thought that was fine. I thought
My
Bad Batch,
problem with that is that it went too long.
yeah, Bad Batch was just felt like another Clone Wars episode. Which, like, what I mean another Clone Wars episode is just they're taking another useless, pointless battle that I don't care about. Like, because all the battles are the same. I get it's the Clone Wars, but they really are all the same, to be honest. Like, they don't give a lot of characters. I have to rewatch this show to see if I'm really wrong, but it's just a whatever show for Clone Wars,
Mm-hmm.
really, for me. And this show is no different, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. It's really whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought this episode was probably my favorite though, just because of Fennec and
Really? I liked which one was it? Last week or the week before? The last time we saw Crosshair, where he went back to kill Saul. Saul.
last
I
week.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I like that one more
I
than
really
this one.
the only one in that one is. Wait, hold on. Which one was Cut and Run? Cut and Run was episode 2, right? I barely remember.
Uh,
I barely remember what happened in episode 3. Wow.
okay, so let's see.
Yeah, we're on episode 4 right now. Yeah,
Afterman. Cut and Run was episode 2, which was with Cut. Yeah, Replacements. That's the one I like more. I like last week's more.
I barely remember anything in that one though, to be honest.
I mainly remember good soldiers follow orders. That's
Yeah,
it.
I only remember him killing them. But yeah. A person, the old Milano. First off, the Milano wasn't in Endgame, and there wasn't one for Endgame. There was one for Infinity War, and that was the Benatar. But
Yeah.
if you have the old Benatar and you
Mil-
don't have money to spare, get the
Milano got destroyed in Guardians 2.
if you have the old one on display, then definitely put the new one on display if you're gonna get that. But no one's fine. But anyway, I have not seen. Let's talk about a movie here.
All right.
It's it's directed by Zack Snyder. It's a Netflix exclusive. As you know, you're a very big Zack Snyder fan, and I have not
Hmm.
seen this movie. So let's talk about Army of the Dead. So take it away.
I I highly enjoyed this movie. It was fantastic. The story was pretty good. The lore Zack Snyder set up for that movie was amazing, and those types of zombies. Granted, some of them were weird, or not weird, but jarring. I enjoy them. It's uh, it's about Dave Batista and a group of mercenaries going to Las Vegas, which is filled with zombies, and stealing $200 million, I think it is. And they were pretty good. Dave Batista really can act. They did a pretty decent job with replacing Mike Eligo, I think his name is, with Tig Notaro. Uh, and then, oh, and those, like I said, the type of zombies we got the regular classic zombies uh, that are just walking. We got the modern zombies. We got a kung fu zombie, and we had a couple of robot zombies in that movie as well.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
and go ahead.
oh, oh no, I didn't have. I don't even have the question for him, but yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so I will say though, I kind of wish that they paid that not all of the characters, spoiler alert, would have gotten killed in that movie. Um, the only ones that did survive were Dave Bautista's daughter and um, I
Oh, I
forgot the
should.
black I forgot the black guy's name. But they were pretty much the only survivors in that movie.
Oof, that seems pretty sad.
Yeah, but I guess you get it coming when you're going to zombie infested at Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And and like a friend of mine, we both saw it together over the weekend. We were commenting that these on Zeus, the main zombie, the head zombie, he actually generates feelings. Like when again, this is going to be a spoiler discussion, man.
Yeah,
I can't do non spoilers. But
yeah, you can go ahead. I'm trying to make a spoiler banner.
all right, so when they killed his queen, uh, you can see the anger and the sadness in his eyes, and then when he opens her stomach up to reveal the fetus that was inside that she was pregnant with, and that he died right in his arms. You see the sadness, and then when one of them, Coyote, I think her name was, she drops um, she drops the queen's head from the top of the skyscraper while she was still alive, and then you see the sadness and rage he has against them. You could just feel how emotional that Zeus was. Um,
Yeah. Would you recommend this?
I
Would
would
you
de-
think?
I would definitely recommend this.
Do you think there should be a sequel?
I feel like there is going to be a sequel with what happens with the black guy at the end, where he's got where he's finally left Las Vegas, survived Las Vegas and the nuke that the president launched on it to get rid of all the zombies. And he survived Indiana Jones style, by the way, by staying sealed inside a safe. So and when he's on a plane, he starts celebrating, and then he starts to not feel sick. Goes to the bathroom. He sees he has a bite in his arm from when he fought Zeus a little early in the movie, and then it
Interesting.
just ends. And then it just ends with him smiling at the irony of what happened, him thinking he's got it good now, and that he's celebrated too soon.
So, did you think this movie just felt like another zombie movie, or was it different enough from other zombie movies?
It felt different enough with the plot alone, it being about a heist.
Oh, it's about a heist. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a
Very
heist
interesting.
movie. It's a heist movie in say in a zombie Las Vegas.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I might go check it out at some point. But
Hmm.
I'll just add it to the list because I got a lot of stuff, movies and
Oh,
TV I have to watch.
yeah, yeah. I've made a point to start one thing and then go on to something else. I don't want to have too much stuff. I already have that with the CW.
I'm not watching any more of the CW. Like
Mm,
it seems to be widely hated now. But yeah,
I'll
we're
just
at,
keep on.
speaking of the CW.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm pretty much done with my conversation. We got
Speaking
speaking
of
of
the CW, let's talk about the cringe, the more cringe from the CW with
Powerpuff.
with the Powerpuff Girls. We did talk about this last time when it was being made, but we want to talk about this now because of the CW, right? It's very famous for making a lot of cringe inducing things like Riverdale and many other
Yeah,
stuff.
I like that cringe.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. And yeah, I like the Flash. I like his DC shows. I think they're fine most of the time,
Hmm.
but they just act like more drama than superhero shows, which
It
kind
is
of.
a valid complaint. I will admit that.
But you see, the thing is, they make this cringe, right? And then they finally make the Powerpuff Girls pilot, right? And they
Hmm.
decided that it's so bad that they had to redo it.
They say it was too campy.
Well, too bad. Can't be too bad. It's from the CW. Nothing can ever be campy. It's either just It's either just very dramatic. Like nothing campy, but nothing's like campy in a good way. It's just
I was.
cringe.
Did you read the script that was leaked?
No, I
Or
did not. I just know that it was very bad. From what I've seen, they had to reshape it.
yeah, I did. Did remember reading. I did read it. It was.
It's
Yes.
just why the fuck are you making a Powerpuff Girl show when it's a little kitty baby cartoon?
Because CW is owned by WB, who owns Cartoon Network, who made Powerpuff Girls, so they can all switch respective shows.
It's just a really bad move to make like it's Powerpuff Girls with little people with little tiny heads, and you can't really do it in live action. I think the charm of
I
Powerpuff.
am, I am curious to see how they're gonna do if they do flashbacks, how they're gonna look.
Oh God. Oh God. Now I kind of want to check it out, but I also don't. But yeah, CW just why did Archie get turned into a angsty teen show? But yeah,
It's
we
been it's been off the air for quite a while now. I don't know when it's coming back. Last that what was the last episode of Riverdale that came out? I don't even remember. Uh, oh yeah, it was mm, the one where he and the former army a general came and wanted to give him a medal of honor for something he did that was wrong. It's a form of covering up.
Oh, also on the topic of CW, they're doing another crossover. They said Flash season 8 will start with a crossover
I
events,
did hear about that.
which makes me be like, I have to watch the Flash season 7. I really don't want to watch it,
We
but
got a we got
season
first David John Daigle tour that will be going. I think starting in June.
Yeah, John Diggle, he turned down the ring, but he's not like getting the show like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No,
Like, yeah,
it's gonna be. I think he said it's
I
actually gonna be.
I really wanted to see John Diggle as Green Lantern,
Yeah,
because of,
same here.
but
If I
like,
remember correctly, five. It's five shows. He's directing two of them, appearing in three. Or no, wait, sorry. Directing three of them, appearing in three of them. He's directing and star being on the Flash one.
yeah, I guess I'll have to watch Flash season 7 and Superman and Lois. I heard people say that's pretty good.
It is. I regret looking at the reveal of who Lex Luthor was.
Yeah,
I
I
kind of
gotta
wish I didn't see it. I
Oh
kind of
wait,
wish.
did they replace John Cryer as Lex Luthor?
No, it's a different Lex Luthor from an alternate world, and they revealed who he is. Actually, he's not Lex Luthor at all.
Interesting.
You want me to reveal it, or do you want to?
Go ahead. I don't really care about spoilers that much.
So apparently, he is John Henry Irons, Steel himself.
Oh, he's Steel. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's really interesting. All right, I'll check that out then. That's pretty cool. But
Hmm.
let's move on from TV to some movie news here. Some Spider-Man stuff and Spider-Man related stuff. Something simple. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Toby and Andrew. They keep confirming they're not gonna be in it. But like first off, they have to deny it a lot of times, but they also can't deny it. And like honestly, Andrew's reaction just kind of like, oh my god, I'm not in it. Why does everyone keep thinking like that? Feels like something like Kevin Feige's snipers would make him say, right? The snipers in the room, the 5 snipers.
Hmm. Then this, then Mickey Snipes.
Yeah, but the news about the Spider-Man 3 stuff is that the team, the VFX team from
Oh,
Sam
that
Raimi,
one. Oh,
yeah,
that one.
yeah, from Sam Raimi's movies and Andrew's movies are in, and this is really what I think is cool. Of course, they can just be there for Otto Octavius stuff and Electro stuff, and I'm glad they're not gonna. Also, I'm just so glad they're not plucking these guys from Time, and they're just continuing their story afterwards. Because plucking them from Time, people are gonna be so confused there, especially with the MCU's time travel rules, right? But
Yeah.
I don't think they really want to cover time travel, but still, yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're in here, at least at the very least, like, because when I thought Andrew and Toby were going to show up, I'm like, my first thought is their attitude and their web swinging, right? You see
Hmm.
Toby's web swinging is just like kind of Jedi jumping, like going long distances, and then Andrew's is just like super parkoury, it's like moving through things, like they have very distinct swing styles, right?
Yeah, Andrews is actually actual swinging. It's not VFX.
Yeah, yeah, they have very different, unique styles. So I think they should get Raimi and Webb to come in, not write the story, but just make these characters still feel like the characters. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'm just glad they're personally in here because the character will feel like they're from the old movies, which is really cool. But speaking of other Spider-Man stuff, this is actually just recent news from today. Um, what is it? Oh yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson is being Craven
Craven.
the Hunter,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Um, I mean, I can kind of see it, right? I kind of see it. I don't think there's really a
Mm,
good casting choice for Craven, honestly, from what I've
remember
seen.
that?
Like,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, remember that old rumor that Craven was gonna be the villain of Black Panther 2?
and Spider-Man 3, like that was one of the rumored villains too.
Yeah, I kind of like that theory of Craven as the villain of Spider-Man 2, Black Panther 2. That he was like from a secret Wakandan tribe nobody talks about. I think it was.
Honestly, if that was one of them, if I had to rank them, it would be Namor. Namor's my top villain pick. Then Doctor
Hmm.
Doom, right? and then Craven. I feel like Craven is just the perfect one of the perfect Spider-Man villains. So I honestly just want to see him as a Spider-Man movie. And yeah, I mean, this kind of confirms that the Venomverse is not going to be MCU, which is just like so confusing, right?
Maybe not though, because Gemma Chan, she's in two MCU movies playing two separate roles.
But yeah, but then again, like she's an alien in the other time. She's an
Mm.
alien. Like Benedict Cumberbatch is a super powerful um entity in a dimension with a black face and a completely different voice. Doctor Strange is just there as a human. Like a
Here's,
lot
oh, continue on. That was good. Um,
and plus a lot of the times, like there's like one character in Falcon Winter Soldier who played a surgeon in Agents of Shield that can easily be said it was just a scroll trying to pretend to be a doctor. Also, like these characters can easily be explained away because they're not side characters, and a lot of the big main characters, right?
mhm.
They're they're usually just aliens or normal other people, so it's pretty easy. But I think Aquafina, I think, is in two things, right? If I'm not mistaken, Shang-Chi and another future project.
I only know Shang-Chi.
Yeah, but we'll see. Like these characters are usually just like different species. It's different. They make it
So,
different.
so I was gonna say, maybe Craven is connected to Venom, but Morbius is connected to the MCU. That's
But
what I think.
Morbius is also like a certain thing because you got Michael Keaton's Vulture, right? I mean, it can
Yeah,
easily be explained like he's just another
somebody
J.
else.
Jonah Jameson type character, right? He's just a completely
Mm.
different guy. But then again, J. Jonah Jameson is going to appear in Morbius, and also the suit on the little graffiti thing is the Raimi suit from the PS4 game, but also it has the murderer, which is probably a reference to Far From Home. It's really weird. What we don't know what universe is it. This is why I want to see Morbius, right? Because I
Mm.
just want to see how they're going to treat this world. Because if it's MCU, okay, I can get it, right?
Mm.
Wait, what? Powerpuff Girls has nudes? I'm sorry,
Oh
that's
yeah, that was a part of the script where I think it was Bubbles telling Blossom that go one of those two that do something or they'll leak the other one's nudes to the internet.
what the fuck? I'm gonna die of cringe now. But still, yeah, the Sony Venomverse is just a very special thing. I'm still excited for Venom with the Recarnage. Like that looks amazing.
Hmm.
Not amazing, like very cinematic. It looks fun, right? It looks really fun.
It's Andy Serkis is directing it. I have full faith.
Yeah, full faith. Yeah, definitely. But still, yeah, and Joel Kinnaman. Not why am I saying Joel Kinnaman? Aaron Taylor Johnson is Craven the Hunter. Whether you like it or not. So that means it's not MCU because he played Quicksilver.
Hmm.
Yeah. There's probably better casting out there, but I mean, I'm fine with it.
Same
I'm
here.
glad we're getting Craven in live action though. He's like one. I know he has many Spider-Man villains, but he's like the big name Spider-Man villain we don't have
I
in
was
live.
thinking just now. What if the Craven movie is pretty much like Batman versus Superman, where it's kind of sequel to Venom, but it's not actually. So it'll be about Craven hunting down Venom.
Ooh,
That,
that'd be interesting. Because if you can't hunt Spider-Man, hunt Venom.
hmm Or any other symbiote, really.
Yeah. The Venom Sony should have just put Spider-Man in live action, like because you're giving it Spider-Man permission to be in the MCU, so just let your movies be canon. It's really weird, really weird. But we can finally. I mean, unless you have anything else to add for like pop culture and cinema, we can
I
move on.
mean, speaking of CW and stuff, meanwhile, while Powerpuff Girls got uh is getting a new treatment for a script. Naomi got is getting a full series order. Painkiller is not moving forward
Really, she is like a very brand new character. Why would you make a show? Wow. Um,
because it's Bendis, the guy who made Miles. So I feel like they want to cash in on that Miles money.
Yeah, Miles Money. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah,
I'm kind of sad Painkiller isn't moving forward. I like that character and the premise sounded interesting.
but yeah. Let us. This is very surprising, but we have absolutely barely any Lego news, barely. But
Hmm.
this is really an only big thing because we gotta look at a new video set of all time.
Which is
Just let me move it. Yeah, here we go. The Lego Art World Map.
that one.
Um, this is just interesting. It's really cool looking, but it's 11,000 pieces for $250. So the price ratio is non-existent right there. But
I will definitely be getting that just for two things. See how long it takes me, and if I keep my sanity by the end of that build, if I
I
stay
think
sane by the end of it.
the review I've seen for it, somebody actually liked building that or something. That's interesting. But like 11,000 pieces. Also, you should get like an IKEA sort of sorting thing so you can sort out the studs.
I have a sorting set right here. I have a little cabinet for studs.
Yeah, that's good because there's not really that much colors. Ooh, there's a black and white version. Oh, that's really cool.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Well, oh, I think you just went from the black and white to the color.
Yeah, that's no. I'm looking at the different styles here, but here's the normal style, of course.
Then it's the box.
Box with because maps in different parts of the world are of course
Hmm.
very different because your continent is usually front and center. Oh, shut up. Later, shut them. Your country is usually front and center. So yeah, but ooh, this is actually really colorful and interesting. I really like this.
Mm.
The Ruby's cube is really cool too. This is a really cool right
I've
here.
never completed a Rubik's Cube before.
I have.
Oh, I've only been able to do one side at the very most.
I just looked up a YouTube tutorial.
Oh, I gave up.
Yeah, might as well just learn it, right? But yeah, the continent should be green and blue. Like that's typical, right? But yeah, this is really cool. I mean, I think this
I
is the
think I like
default,
that design the most, honestly.
the black and white.
No, not that one. The one you just showed.
This one is just really beautiful right here.
Yeah,
But
it's beautiful, but I like that one more, just for how realism, really.
it looks like Predator's infrared. That's
It
what it looks like.
does.
Yeah, it's a weird color scheme, but I think it looks nice. But
Hmm.
it looks pretty cool, honestly. If I had the money, I would definitely pay the sub. But I want the Bugle, and it's also
Yeah,
got like,
I'm getting
some
the
sort.
bugle first.
It's also got some sort of wooden frame, so it's not typical black. Of course, you got the soundtrack you can listen to.
Mhm.
Lifestyle. The set's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
If they have things for different parts of the world, I wonder if the packaging is going to be different. That's interesting to look at. And also, I think they include like some sort of. I always love these lifestyle images because they look so silly. Like one guy in the Venom bus thing, he was looked like so serious into his Lego build. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's the new biggest set of all time. It's got like some sort of
Hmm.
wooden frame. It's
Goodbye,
not black. Yeah.
Goodbye, Millennium Falcon. I'm never gonna get you. Goodbye, Roman Coliseum. I may get you. First it's world map.
But yeah. This is cool and all, but I'm just not. I'm just kind of sad that it's another biggest set of all time, right?
Mm,
Because if you want to know about the evolution of the biggest layer set of all time. Oh, also side note, there's also some little color sorting thing that you know which colors they are with numbers. But
really?
yeah, someone said
Oh,
there was, and it's printed, so that's pretty cool. But
nice.
yeah, there's the evolution of the biggest set of all time, right? It was something in 2007, right? 2007, we had the Millennium Falcon with 5,000 pieces, right? And then in 2008, they released the Taj Mahal, which trumped it throughout. And then till 2018-17, around that time, we got the Hogwarts Castle with 6,000 pieces. And then every year since then, which is just, kind of triggering to me because you don't get enough time to like these things, the biggest set of all time. Because I literally just saw someone win this in Virginia. We win the speed build for
The Roman Coliseum, I think it was.
yeah, in my state. It
You
was on
think
the
you can beat 13 and a half hours?
no, but it's kind of weird, right? Because we got the Millennium Falcon in 2019, and I mean, I get the Coliseum
2017.
2017.
Was, yeah.
Yeah.
And Hogwarts Castle is under it, but that came out in 2018.
Okay. But yeah, the Coliseum, like, they give them time to breathe and be the biggest giant set of all time. Like, they gave them actually time to breathe. Also, the Star Destroyer was $600. That was only like 4,000 pieces.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, they gave them time to breathe and be the biggest set of all time, right? Breathe as in
Millennium Falcon had 3 years time in between.
But the Coliseum didn't even have a year. Heck, I don't even think it got 6 months now.
It was released November 2020. When does the art set come out? World map come out?
June 1st.
Okay, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 months.
Yeah, doesn't even have enough time to breathe for the Coliseum. But I think this is cool, but it's just not what you envision as being the biggest set of all time. Like, it should be something Lego special or licensed usually. But yeah.
So yay, nay, maybe eventually.
Maybe, yeah. But was there really any other news? To be honest,
why did my week have to be the slow news week?
Yeah. I guess we can talk about this. It's a rumor going around that China has rules against stolen imagery, and they're talking about probably removing the Punisher from the Daily Bugle, which I doubt is true. It's not even out yet. Like, it's really only given to investors and now VIPs.
Oh yeah, but, speaking of Daily Bugle, it came out yesterday for VIP.
Yeah, that's really cool. I probably won't get that till probably 2022 or something because it's really expensive, but I do want it.
I'll get it probably like June 1st when it comes out because I don't have the money right now for Daily Bugle.
I don't have the money for a lot of sets right now. I don't even have the money for Batmobile because I lost a $20 bill somewhere, which sucks.
I never did get the Batmobile. I really wanted it, but it gets lower and lower my priority. The better sets there come, and the more.
Yeah, it's still on my list. It's probably but I do want other sets more. Only like 2 sets, probably more, but the Batmobile is really nice. But also, I can't wait for the Tumbler. I'd rather actually get the Tumbler, right? When that comes out.
I have the original. I'm sad it's going to be remade, honestly.
Dang, I don't really want the remake, but I do want the $40 Tumbler because I'm not really that into the 66 shell. I still think the best Batmobile is BBS, but the Tumbler is just really iconic, and it's kind of nostalgic because I kind of grew up with the Dark Knight. Like, the Dark Knight is everywhere, but I do want that Tumbler because I think the Tumbler is a cool vehicle. It's just kind of a bland Batmobile.
It's not even a Batmobile, honestly. I like it, but I've got to admit, it ain't a Batmobile on it, really. Batmobile is a car. That's more of a bat tank.
No. I don't. You see, I think the regular car Batmobiles, like Batman the Animated Series and Burns, are kind of overrated. Like, I think the BVS Batmobile is exactly what I'd see Batman driving, right? Because it's not like a big tank like Arkham, which kind of double as a car. It was fast enough. I like the Arkham Batmobile, but still, this feels like a military grade Batmobile, but it also doesn't just feel like a car. I feel like the Batmobile.
Yeah, I like that one still from the Batman that we got from what the Batmobile is gonna look like.
Oh, the one that's literally just a car.
Yeah, it's what an early Bruce Wayne would do.
Yeah, probably makeshift. I still also like the story behind the Tumblr. I like the story about Batman's gadgets in the Dark Knight. That's one of the really reasons I love the Dark Knight. But
Yeah.
yeah, slow news week, and
Mhm.
we can talk about games, and yeah, let's talk about games. Let's just talk about Fortnite real quick. There's some sort of update. I don't know what it's about, but yeah,
Mhm.
there's
I
some sort
played
of
I played Smash Bros again for the first time in a long time, in a while.
nice. There's some Sonic news. I would cover if Super was here, but I'm not actually going to cover it because he's not here, and I don't follow Sonic news. But
Hmm.
there's some sort of.
The only Sonic news I follow is the movie one.
I wish there's more gaming news. There's not enough gaming news, to be honest. Like movie news is released on a platter every week, right?
Yeah.
Silver platter, right? But gaming news.
The last thing I can think of, I googled video games, and the first thing that came up was a news article from 2 days ago from the New York Times talking about Hollywood goes back to the video game well. Oh yeah, speaking of which, that's still Uncharted that came out. Remember that?
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, Fortnite has an update. But let's just talk about these skins that are coming in. Deathstroke. Let's talk about that skin. It if hold on, let me give it a quick Google search and I can show y'all what it looks like. Deathstroke. Yeah, just give me a second, guys. And the first thing that comes up is Deathstroke Fortnite.
Have you
Brilliant.
been reading? Have you been reading the Batman Fortnite crossover?
Nah, I don't really have time for that. IGN is pretty resourceful, and my school blocked that. That's blocked IGN. That's great. School blocks everything. It's really disappointing. But
You use your
I don't have a regular laptop. That's the thing.
I'm using my phone.
I mean, I can't. You can't even show your screen on mobile for that.
Yeah, that's true. I can just DM them to you. I think.
I can't view Discord right now. But
Uh,
the skin looks pretty strange. I mean, the rest of it looks fine. It looks whatever. Also, DCEU best Deathstroke design in my opinion. But still, um, it kind of has some relevance to Titans. I wonder if it would have a Titan skin style like Raven did, but Beast Boy didn't. But the nose is pretty prominent. Like I get Deathstroke sometimes has a nose, but it's not as prominent as this. But luckily, you won't get to see it that much when you're playing. So
hmm.
it's a really weird looking skin, honestly.
Yeah, I just
I
saw it
think it's
right now. It's, it's pretty interesting to say the least.
pretty interesting. You know,
Hold up, Fortnite NBA?
yeah, I think that's happening too.
Hmm.
You know, the thing about this season is, like, people wanted a DC season, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, before, like, we already have a lot of big name DC characters in the game. Like, we had Harley, we had the Flash, we had Batman. Like, the only thing you could do is give us a new Batman, but still, like, when the Marvel season come out, like, all we had then was just Deadpool, really, and Captain America.
I remember hearing an article that, or a comic book, they were talking about the Fortnite skins, and one was commenting, you know who had the opportunity to do this before Fortnite? All these crossovers? Lego could have done Marvel and DC.
Yep. But, yeah, we don't have a Superman skin, but we don't have a Wonder Woman, but we have like a lot of Batman skins. And I feel like if you want to have a DC Battle Pass, you can't have it without Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the Flash has the CW. That's his most known. I mean, you could always do DCEU or go some sort of comics. But yeah, I doubt we would DC season next time just because they're throwing everybody in now, which is just kind of disappointing. Um, and also, what I don't understand is really why would you put Raven in a primal themed season. Like I get Beast Boy, he's primal, right? Why would you put Raven in it? That's just really confusing. And plus, I would rather have Nightwing. I think Nightwing would be cool in the game too.
I think Red Hood makes more sense with the
Red
guns.
Hood, Robin. Listen here, Robin bundle, right? In each style has a selectable style, right?
Hmm.
And you get Robin, of course, and the selectable styles would be, you know, Grayson, Jason, Damian, and Tim. And then you have Red Robin, right? As
Hmm.
another skin. And then you got Nightwing as another skin, and Red Hood as another skin. But if you want to just make it 3 skins, then you can cut out Red Robin and then have that as a style, and you can just have Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood. And there's the Robin bundle. That'd be
Hmm.
really cool. Really,
I
really cool.
remember. I remember with the if you buy the physical comics for the Batman Fortnite at the end of each, you can get a free code for a skin, downloadable skin for Fortnite with
Yep,
each.
Harley Quinn is the downloadable skin you can get. And if you get all 6, you can get 0 Point Batman, which I think is being released in the shop too. So kind of disappointing. Harley's being released in the shop too as well. So, but I think the comics just a better deal too. You know. But also I want to talk about the sales PlayStation is having right now. And this will just help you guys get new games, right? Miles is on sale. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition, which would mean you get Terminator, Rain, Smoke, all the combat packs. You get all of that for
Mhm.
$26, which is really nice. I actually want it. If I had online money, so I would get it right now. But still, you know that money's Last of Us 2 is on sale. Like everything's on sale right now. SpiderMan Game of the Year sale. Miles is on sale too. Just
I still need to play that.
MKX is $6. Miles is a great game and gameplay and kind of story. Still,
The thing is, I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm trying to save up for one, but Lego keeps getting in the way.
oof. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I want to get a PlayStation 5, but honestly, I'd rather get the Bugle right now because I will retire. I can get a PlayStation 5 at any time.
Hmm.
But still, yeah, all these games are on sale. They're having their 75% off. Heck, you can just, if you're on the move and you don't feel like logging onto your PlayStation, buying these games, just download the app, put all your credentials in, and buy them there and install them on your phone. It's really cool.
Hmm.
You can also join PlayStation parties, send chat messages and pictures and files, which is really awesome. I think the PlayStation app is just one of the best things right now that they have. It's really cool. But yeah, let's just open up the questions. Of course, if you have anything else to add, we can but we can just wait for questions.
I mean, the last thing I was gonna comment, if we're doing miscellaneous pop culture stuff, I just learned over the weekend Kermit the Frog 2 months ago appeared on The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
How did it not pop up on my radar as a Muppets fan?
Yep, Mass Singer is just pretty interesting. I think the panel is
Nah,
the
I've
pan
only
kind of annoying.
the only full episode I saw is the very first episode. After that, I've just watched a couple of auditions and reveals, like when Ninja appeared on it, Wayne Brady, and now Kermit.
I wonder if anyone else I know is on there. Just the rest, I don't really know.
Shaka Khan appeared in it. I know her mainly through Phineas and Ferb. That what was it? Summer belongs to you. That's it.
Interesting, interesting.
She did a one song at the very beginning where it was about uh believing that you can do it.
Yeah, it sounds like the most basic thing you can ever say right there. I believe
Mhm.
you can do it. You can get out there. You can do it. That just sounds so basic. We barely have any news, but we still got over an hour. That's really nice.
Hmm.
Glad about that.
Yeah, I'm just trying right now to look up the who's been who the contestants have been. Yeah, you may know. Terry Bradshaw, he's kind of famous. Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. Antonio Brown, that's the one I remember seeing. And then for season 2, Wayne Brady, I remember him.
Yoda's going crazy right now.
Where is it? Michelle Williams,
Well,
Raven Simone,
that's cool too.
Kelly Osbourne, Ozzy Osbourne's wife.
Yes, Yoda.
Ninja. Let's see. Jesse McCartney, the guy who plays Nightwing from Young Justice. He was in season 3.
Interesting.
And then you got Tony Hawk as well. I forgot he was on that show.
Oh, cool.
And then that's it, mainly. We're on season 4, I think. No, oh, shoot, it's season 5? All right, so yeah, you got a couple of people you may know. Mostly they're people from before our time, I think.
Yeah. You know, the thing about my channel being the least watched out of all three is there's not really anybody asking questions.
Oh, shoot. Tyrese was in this season. Tyrese Gibson.
Oh, interesting.
Same with Nick Cannon. Logan Paul, Danny Trejo, Caitlyn Jenner, Kermit the Frog, Wiz Khalifa. All right, so this season seems.
I think the 2-year-old in my house, I think that's like one of her favorite shows. She likes to watch, and then she was going like Day 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 Day, and like my name is Aaron David, and she calls me Day Day. But yeah, I was just chilling on the other side of the room. She was like, come here," and someone was taking it off, but I had no idea who it was. And she just wanted me to see the show, and like, yeah, I see it. Cool.
The only one reality I watch is what's it called? America's Got Talent. Oh yeah, Lego Masters as well. Speaking of which, isn't the season 2 premiere next week? I want to say.
I think so. Maybe. I think nothing a quick.
Oh, premieres June 1st.
Oh, cool. So, with all the other Lego sets, so that's nice. Oh wait, all the other Lego sets except North America. So, North America.
Europe.
North America doesn't always get all the love, guys.
Not since COVID, at least.
Nope. But I kind of do get why they would make Supergirl America exclusive, right? Because the thing was supposed to be in America, and usually pre-COVID you would have to be there and get it. So yeah. So I kind of like their trills trying to keep the exclusive thing like that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody's asking questions, so I mean, I can talk about Batman the Animated Series for a bit. It's cool. I think a lot of the episodes are kind of overrated, and it's got a lot of 90s voice acting campy stuff, but it's a cartoon from the 90s. But everyone thinks Scarecrow's Batman the Animated Series is like better than Arkham, which I'm like, no. Like,
yeah, no. Have you seen the Arkham Knight suit?
Yeah, like he just seems like just another mad scientist. Like, you will succumb to my fear, Thompson. Like, he was just so campy, and like Kevin's voice isn't Kevin to me, right? He's whispering.
How dare you? Oh, not Kevin Conroy. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Kevin Conroy. Yeah, he's just whispering. It's just like, but I get it, right? He was starting out as Batman. I can't wait to watch JLU because then here was now coffee now. The stuff you hear in Arkham. That's why I love Kevin. I see. My voice is probably super deep because I just like doing.
Batman. No, I can't do that. That was a bad.
Joker. Where did he go? I'm asking nicely.
Mark Hamill is amazing as Joker.
Yeah, of course. Mark Hamill is just perfect, a perfect voice actor.
Ar-
Um,
Arlene
yeah,
Sorkin is also pretty good Harley Quinn, and Tara Strong is also really good.
yeah. Tara Strong is
I've,
in Injustice. That
yeah.
she's perfect. I love Harley in Injustice. That's my favorite version of the character.
Mm,
Coco. I mean, I'm back, but if you want to say anything, you can say something now. I
I
mean,
think, yeah, I just finished today a show called Grace and Frankie on Netflix. It's about
yeah.
two. It's about two elderly women whose husbands divorced them for each other.
Hmm.
So it's about the trials and tribulations around divorce, and then being an older single lady, and then um, they eventually start a business together. And at the very end of the series, the season, it's all soap opera with Grace's newest husband that she married at the beginning of the season going to jail for tax evasion and a bunch of other things, like an actual soap opera.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, the seventh season is going to be its final season. If I remember correctly, it's probably Netflix's longest running show.
Ooh, cool.
Mm. If you want, if you want just a recap of why it's pretty good and kind of a recap as well, watch SNL's uh, Game of Thrones tribute. It's called Game of Thrones tribute, but it's actually Grace and Frankie uh, tribute because Pete Davidson does not know anything about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, cool.
Mm, mm.
Netflix. I watch. I barely watch anything on Netflix. So, but I watched the first episode of Daredevil, and I think that's about it. Right.
Mm. I forgot. Me and my dad finally started watching season 3 of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
People say it's good.
Yeah, it's really good. I
Hmm.
keep I I feel for those kids. I'm nervous about whether they'd survive or not because you
Hmm.
actually feel for them.
Yes, there will be more Marvel sets coming out this year. There's going to be No Way Home sets for that.
Hmm.
Eternals is
And
still on the way.
Infinity Saga,
Also,
you still got those?
DC is also getting a D2C Tumblr and probably a $40 Tumblr, which is like, yes, if that is a store exclusive, I'm getting that. I love the Tumblr; it's iconic, and I want to have it up there. But
So which Saga sets will you most likely get?
Ironmonger, the battle, um, maybe the Minotaur.
So the same ones as me.
But wait, the battle, Ironmonger. What else was there? The Catbite, not getting that. Um,
The Black Panther set,
yeah, I
the
don't need
Endgame
that,
Black Panther set.
and I don't need the Gauntlet. But there's like one I'm missing. I
Let
am
me
getting
look.
the Ironmonger, but I already said that. What is it? Ironmonger Final Battle. I had the Final Battle for fourth of the best sets. Let me
Uh,
check.
so
I
we
think
got
quick.
So we got Final Battle. We got Infinity Gauntlet. We got Ironmonger. Benatar. I'm definitely getting that one. I don't have the original.
I don't have the
I got.
money.
We're getting Black Panther Dragon Flyer, the 4+ Captain America set, and that's it.
What about the Gauntlet? Did they say that?
What I said the Gauntlet.
I swear there were six sets.
There were. I just counted 6.
Oh. Well, then the Ironmonger in the Final Battle. That's really all I'm getting. I
I'm
got
gonna
the.
get.
I got to save up for the Beetle.
I'm getting the Final Battle. Uh,
I
and
mean, I think this Final Battle set is kind of really overrated because the
I
Thanos doesn't look that good. Like the
I
compound
I love
is
how just weird Thanos looks, and I want to get
you can make
Luis's
so many
hand.
cursed figures with that. Yeah,
Yeah, and I also want to get Luis's van. That's another
yeah,
reason.
Luis's van. Yeah, the Thor set is also still happening. That'll be a Walmart exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the final battle, like I talked about this last week, but it's a remake of the compound. The other compound was, had more stuff to it. This one, like the compound was obliterated. Like you could have just taken out the compound, right? Had Ant-Man and have some strong build for the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at least they had it in the box art. So like, also like a lot of the characters, like there's only 2 dusted characters that came back. I feel like if you wanted to, you should have taken out like when I thought that this wave would happen is like you can take the Dragonflyer and you can take all these because they're in the final battle and you can just put them into one big battle scene. But
Mm-hmm.
like they're reusing Black Panther, which is just like you could have had Iron Spider or Doctor Strange in there, like or Hulk or Rocket or hell even War Machine. I feel like you wouldn't get him anywhere with that suit. But yeah, but Thor
With
is still
Joey.
happening. With,
So, funny thing, I just now realized how I can access comments through through StreamYard. I'm just,
yeah, you can.
I haven't been looking at comments because I didn't want for me to get disconnected on YouTube.
Yeah, I have that issue all the time, but yeah, Infinity Saga is kind of overrated, and I do want to talk about speaking of overrated sets, the Chamber of Secrets, Action Flash. Everyone is memeing in the server right now. Every time he gets a new set, it's his favorite set of all time.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Bugle, the Chamber of Secrets, the Ninjago City Gardens.
I'm still pissed that they're releasing a new Great Hall and a new Hogwarts before I get to complete the one I already own. I still just need the astronomy set, the astronomy tower. Then I have the complete Ace version already.
Get it all, and then
I have I have
you can
Great Hall. I have Great Hall, Whomping Well, and Clock Tower. I just need astronomy tower.
you can literally stack all the new ones together into one big castle. So just add it with the rest. Also, I want the astronomy tower. That build is great, and the minifigure selection is just
And it's
terrific.
$100. I have that much. I have $100 I could easily spend on that. But I want to save up for Bugle.
Yeah, I want the Bugle too. But the
I
Bugle
keep
is an amazing set all around. I mean, I used to say it's a great building, and plus, minifigs a lot of times are used. Also, Gwen, I still stand by it, is just a terrible fig. And Spider Buddy is pretty lazily put together.
It is comics accurate.
I'll take it for the reference, but it's kind of lazily put together.
Nah, the
Like,
worst figure is, I think, in my opinion, Peter Parker.
I think the worst is Gwen. Because we have a lot of other Peter Parkers, and Peter Parker doesn't have a definitive outfit. Gwen has a definitive common outfit, the green jacket, purple skirt, boots,
Hmm.
and the
Yeah, it makes
headband.
sense.
And the headband. Miniseries today made a character, made Gwen, and it looked really good. I mean, it's just like if you're not gonna get Gwen in a $300 daily Bugle, when are you ever gonna get it? Which sucks. It's better than
Uh,
any other Spider-Man vehicle. Nah.
also,
But it's the last thing you built, so I can just not build that.
long live angry clone face.
Yeah, I don't see why everyone has an issue with the angry clone face being reused. Like everyone, the angry clone face is so reused. The characters is based for guys with the same face.
Yeah,
I still wish
yeah.
we got the symbiote suit. They could have included that.
Same.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of which, I'm finally gonna get the pork chop set, the minifigure packet. Now that the Bugle's coming out, it's gonna have Spider Ham. I'm gonna get that set as well.
I'm not. I still think that's pretty overrated too. Like, just one good piece, and then the rest is just kind of
It's
whatever.
overrated, but I really do want pork chop, so I can have Spider Ham and pork chop.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna make another Spider-Man one, we don't need a bunch of Venomized people. So
Mm. I love
yeah.
I like the newer clone face. I'm not I'm too I I, I words they're hard.
Also, I want to talk about something for later Minecraft. I think it's a cool idea, especially for stop motion creators. We can get characters damage mobs, but they're just the mobs but red. I feel like that'd be awesome to get. That'd be really cool. Damage mobs is just the same mobs but red.
I need to play Minecraft.
I played Minecraft for 6 hours. I think Minecraft is just, it's whatever. I get kind of bored with it. Not gonna lie. But it's peaceful. It's definitely peaceful. I do want to play it just to, log in and then play 10 minutes and then just log out.
So, what was the last piece of media that you watched? What was the last movie or TV show that you watched?
I did watch MK95, like the first 40 minutes, Mortal Kombat.
Is that Annihilation or the original?
The original.
Okay.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cringe. You got the 90s cringe, no gore. So, like, it's not everything it's not everything in a Mortal Kombat movie I want, though. And also, I hated Raiden. Raiden! It's not Raiden, it's Raiden or something.
Dude, every time he came in, it's a white French guy with white hair. And they say, Lord Raiden. That's not Raiden!
Yeah, and also his voice is just croaking all the time, which is weird.
I think that's just the French part of him.
Oh, interesting.
Funny enough, they recast him in the Annihilation, and he's played by James Remar, I think it is. He plays Gambi in the Black Lightning.
Okay, now I just want to, like, I only really have two things on my least favorite movies of all time, right? It's just Batman and Robin and Fantastic. But
I saw Fantastic on the car ride. I had to tilt the phone at certain angles just to see what was happening in the super dark screens.
Dear God, they walk out of a thing, and also it looks very ugly. Batman and Robin, of course, is the most important superhero movie of all time because it shows us what not to do in a superhero movie.
George Clooney, he still says that please hate that movie forever.
Yeah. I can't wait to add Terminator Genesis to it too on that list.
I have never seen the only Terminator movies I've seen are the first one, the second one, and the Genesis.
Oof. I mean T3 isn't anything that good, but I heard it's not as bad as the other ones.
Yeah. I heard.
Terminator Salvation I also heard wasn't terrible either. Well, not good, but also not awful. But if anything, go ahead.
No, I was gonna think. I think I'm gonna I've been meaning to do a Ben 10 rewatch.
Ben 10, interesting.
Yeah, I've been putting it off because I got other shows I want to watch.
Yep.
I remember last time I tried to do a rewatch, I made it all the way till like half of Ultimate Alien Day. I just forgot about it.
Interesting. Well, if nobody really has anything else to add, I mean, our channel is usually the most dead shadow of the others. No one really has anything else to add. We can end this.
Yeah, it's only us two, really, so we can't really do 2 hours worth of conversations with such a slow news week.
Yeah. But you can see all the links down there. Lego Monster, I couldn't find your channel, so
my channel is like only one video that I posted publicly on accident, and I just never decided to take it out.
But if you can find Lego Monster, go sub to him. He's here too. Subscribe to all the channels listed below, even Asian, even though they're not here, just because they will have future episodes of the thing. So if you can have that. Also, you can join the Discord that we made for us. And like we talked about a lot of stuff there too. It's pretty active, but also expect a couple like pings for videos, and then if you have the role, you can get pings for things.
You can't find me on Discord. That on other servers. Ash's
Yeah, he's
server,
pretty prominent on our server,
Darth server. What other servers?
Hash and Flash Discord,
I think I already mentioned that one.
just to server.
Yeah, that too. And I know he doesn't like promoting it, but Creative Brick server.
Oh, Creative has one. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I should have mentioned it. He doesn't really like promoting it. It's just more of a, hey, if you find it, good job.
Yeah, cool.
And
But
then I remember I was applying for an apartment for school, and they wanted my Instagram account. I may soon make one, depending on how I feel on it.
yeah. Well, thank you, Lego Monster, for joining.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for joining. We'll have a new guest next week, probably with Super, of course. And
Hmm.
yeah, just go to all those channels and links, listen below, join, sub, do whatever you want to do. And we'll see you next time, hopefully with Lego Star Wars news, I hope. But
Hmm.
yep. See you guys. Thank you.
See ya.